I talked to several league sources across the NBA, and outside of Milwaukee, they're not happy. People are watching this start for the Bucks and really their brutal schedule of the next 10 days with a lot of glee. There's a rising sense of confidence that if things go badly in Milwaukee, that Giannis could be available for trade, would really force his way out of Milwaukee in the next year. In fact, one Western Conference executive who thinks they could be on the mix and Giannis thinks he could be available even before the trade deadline. I am told that Giannis has already let some people know that places he's eyeing are Miami and New York. Ash, I'm sorry, the other New York, I'm told it's the Nets and not the Knicks that he has his eyes on if he decides that he wants a move. And I'm also told that Doc Rivers has really expanded his reach in terms of his influence, has, I'm told, taken over a lot of the decision-making from that front office. One source of an Eastern Conference rival team described it as a mess. And so if the Bucks aren't very good and it's early in the season, if things don't go well, if the Lillard partnership continues not to work, if sort of being haunted by that Drew Holiday trade and how good the Celtics became continues in Milwaukee, there's a real sense across the NBA that Giannis Antetokounmpo, at some point, who turns 30 in December, could say, it's not working. I don't want to entrust my legacy to a project that isn't going to be successful. And a lot of people out there who covet this guy think that he could force himself out of Milwaukee, maybe before this season ends, and certainly if things go badly next summer.
What's going on, YouTube? So there's growing anticipation around the league that Milwaukee Bucks star Giannis Antetokounmpo could be traded this season, with one anonymous executive saying that they wouldn't be surprised if a trade happened by the February 8 trade deadline. And another saying that they've already heard that he has preferred destinations, being the Miami Heat and Brooklyn Nets, which is crazy. I mean, the season just started and yeah, they're 1-4, but to already be hearing and seeing these reports is crazy. But yeah, man, the 1-4 Milwaukee Bucks have a Giannis problem. And remember, the Bucks opened the season with Giannis and Lillard combining for 55 points in that win over the Philadelphia 76ers, which is still their only win of the season. But what we also have to note is that Philly's two stars were out because of injury that game. And they're still out, by the way. So the Bucks are not even able to keep up with these young teams, as the Bulls beat them behind, I think Kobe White had like 30 plus, and the Nets beat them, and Cam Thomas also went off for 30 plus. All due respect, guys, these are JV teams, and the Bucks should not be losing these games. So like I said on my Giannis Sounds Off video, these guys can't guard anybody. And I honestly think what made this worse is when coming off 3 losses, Dame and Giannis, despite combining for 63 total points, lost to the defending championship Boston Celtics. And I knew this loss stung because after that game, Giannis had this to say.
I know you said the other night you didn't want to use the word disappointed, but I'm curious, after you have kind of the game that you had in Game 2 and then Game 3 looks a whole lot like it, just what are you feeling about it and like what you're seeing?
Gotta find ways how to win the game. Right now we don't have an identity. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are we going to win the game? Are we going to defend 48 minutes? Are we going to move the ball for 48 minutes? Are we going to attack at one play fast for 48 minutes? Or 36 minutes slow down in the last 12? Gotta find an identity. We don't have that right now. You know, you could in Philly game, we're good. But these last 2 games, as you said, we have to find that. We have to find ourselves.
So yeah, man, the Milwaukee Bucks are trash. And I truly do believe their championship window is closed. But let me know what you guys think about this topic, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the comments. And I'll see you in the next upload.